Ladies from the embassy and the ambassador would like to welcome you today to the celebration of Indian New Year's Day at India House. As part of the ongoing celebrations under India at 75, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This year, as we celebrate India at 75, we would also mark the new beginnings that New Year brings. In India, the observance of New Year contrasts from region to region based on religion, culture, traditions, folklore, and so on. Our abundance is our diversity of regions, religions, cultures, and folklore. The festive occasion reaffirms and celebrates our diversity. I wish for all of us that this New Year brings us fresh opportunities to start over now that the pandemic is behind us. Let us take today's celebration as an opportunity to thank and appreciate each other and to celebrate what the New Year will bring to us. Happy New Year.
ఉగాది శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఉగాది శుభాకాంక్షలు అంటే తెలుగు న్యూ ఇయర్ సెలబ్రేషన్స్ హ్యాపీ న్యూ ఇయర్ అని అర్థం. ఉగాది అంటే యుగ అంటే వయస్సు, ఐ మీన్ ఏజ్. ఆది అంటే స్టార్ట్. యుగాది మీన్స్ Telugu New Year, start of the year. We have 60 years as a cycle. Every year we have one name for the year, and this is like the year of Subhakrut. And we celebrate Chaitra Masa, Telugu Masa, first day at Ugadi celebration. And on that day we take the oil bath and the mango leaves. These are the special things, and we do as a first part as Ugadi Pachadi. That's the name of the dish. Ugadi Pachadi has 6 ingredients which represent 6 emotions, which includes tamarind, mango, salt, chili, jaggery. So all 6 flavors. Each flavor represents the tamarind for the sour and the mango is for the tanginess. Why we include all this to represent the life is also a mixture of all the flavors, all the emotions. That's what the tradition behind this dish. And the dish is presented here. You can all taste later. So this Ugadi Pachadi is nothing but it conveys that we should accept all these flavors in our lives as well, not just in the dish, but in our lives we experience happiness, we experience sad emotion, different kinds of emotion. So it just notifies us that we should take each and every emotion in the same way with such a grace. We have so many festivals we all commonly celebrate, but this is also something special, and thank you so much for getting us together here. And weather is also helping. Being in Norway, this is something special as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And Happy New Year to all the states, whoever is celebrating the New Year this month. Thank you again.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಯುಗಾದಿ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. So Ugadi is our New Year day, and it is festivally observed on the first month of the Hindu calendar, month of Chaitra. Ugadi is pointed on the first new moon after March. Kannada people celebrate the festival with great fanfare. On this special day, people wake up early and get ready after taking a ceremonial oil bath, as it is prevalent custom for Ugadi. Even the idols of the gods and goddesses are even given an oil bath on this day. Temples, homes and shops are decorated with flowers and mango leaves, especially the entrance, making colorful floral patterns or rangolis in front of the houses is a common practice on the day. Family members dress up in new clothes and gather to worship and pray together on this day. Prayers are offered to the gods before consuming Bevu Bella, a dish that holds significance in Ugadi celebration. People visit temples to making offerings and seeking blessings from the Almighty, and start the new year on a happy and positive note. Special dishes are cooked for the occasion and enjoyed by the family. Holige, Obbattu, kosamri, and other delicious dishes are made with great enthusiasm. We have prepared obattu, kosamri, mango rice to our traditional today's celebration. Thank you.
Thank you all.
नमस्ते, मी प्रज्ञा राणे फ्रॉम महाराष्ट्र.
नमस्कार, मी आसावरी मांजरेकर फ्रॉम महाराष्ट्र. गुढीपाडव्याच्या तुम्हा सर्वांना हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. हे नवीन वर्ष तुम्हा सर्वांना सुख समृद्धीचे आणि भरभराटीचे जावे ही ईश्वर चरणी प्रार्थना.
Happy New Year to everyone. May this New Year brings the joy, happiness, prosperity and good luck in your life. In Maharashtra, Gudi Padwa is celebrated on the first day of the Chaitra month of the Hindu calendar. Gudi Padwa symbolizes Lord Rama's victory over Ravan. It marks the occasion of Rama's coronation following his return in Ayodhya after 14 years of his exile. The placing of the Gudi to the right side of the main entrance is as a symbol of victory against evil, good luck and prosperity. So, in traditionally Maharashtrian families, on this festive day for the prayer and puja, we ready in traditional Maharashtrian attire sari called Nawari and with a Maharashtrian jewelry. So here we will show you how we will prepare the Gudi and do the puja and what are the things of the Gudi signifies. The Gudi is a flag made using the long bamboo stick which signifies for strength and to preserve the nature. The bamboo is covered with a silk scarf which signifies for prosperity, and then we decorated with neem leaves which signifies wellness and mango leaves which signifies good luck. Then garland of flower which signifies sacredness and sugar candy garland which signifies sweetness in relationship. And after that kalash which signifies for the success and victory, and we keep this kalash on the bamboo stick in an inverted way. So with haldi kumkum and diya or lamp, we do the puja of Gudi and then we offer Shikhanda Puri to the god as Naivedya. So this Shikhanda is yogurt with a sweet sugar. And then this prasad we distributed to all the family members. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Is Priyanka, Burchas Rozak Oslomas, Burchas Kershirpur. Navre or Kashmiri New Year is celebration of the first day of Kashmiri Hindu calendar and it is done by Kashmiri Pandits. Kashmiri Pandits celebrate Navre and pay homage to their goddess Sharika and they visit temples on this auspicious day. It is celebrated on the first day of Shukla Paksh in the months of March and April as per the Kashmiri Hindu calendar. As a ritual, on the eve of Kashmiri New Year, the family Kulguru or the family priest, he provides us with a religious almanac or a panchang, which is called Nashpatra. Nashpatra is Nakshatra Patri. It comprises of all the important auspicious dates for the coming year, and everybody, all the Kashmiri Pandits, refer to Nashpatra for fixing important dates and referring to important dates for fixing important dates for the coming year. For example, for starting a business, for fixing a wedding, for Koshur Vohur Vod, which is Kashmiri Hindu calendar birthdays, or for buying a property, everybody refers to Nashpatra, and it comes handy because it comprises of all the important astrological configurations for the coming year. So every Kashmiri Pandit household has this Nashpatra. So on the eve of New Year, Navre, we all, as a custom, take a large plate and we fill it with offerings. Everything that is filled on the plate has a symbolic significance to it. Nashpatra signifies changing of times. Then there is rice. Rice signifies our daily bread. Pen signifies knowledge and learning. Mirror signifies retrospection. Curd signifies good health. Walnuts signify experiences of life. Silver and gold coins signify wealth. We fill the plate with all these offerings, and then on the morning of New Year, Navre, all the members of the family, as a custom, it is mandatory to see this plate or thali first thing in the morning. It is considered auspicious and is a mark of good luck for the coming year. Then, as a custom, we all prepare tahar. Tahar is turmeric rice with ghee. This is a very sacred pious dish and it is only prepared on special occasions like Navre or Koshur Vohorvods, which is Kashmiri birthdays. On this day, we all dress up in new clothes, we wish each other, we prepare tahar, and we also visit temple to pay homage to our goddess Sharika and we seek her blessings. Later in the day, we drop walnuts into the running river as a gesture of thanksgiving. This day is very close to all the Kashmiri Pandits. It's one of the very important hallmark days of our lives. And today I've got Tohar for you all. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
नमस्ते, नव वर्ष की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। हमारे यहाँ नवा वर्ष चैत्र नवरात्रि से स्टार्ट होता है। चैत्र नवरात्रि के पहले दिन माता दुर्गा की पूजा करते हैं और मिठाई बनाते हैं। बेसिकली हम सबके फास्ट रहते हैं, बट हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं स्वीट से। और नवरात्रि की अष्टमी को माँ दुर्गा को पूजते हैं, लाइक उनको सारे जो सुहाग से रिलेटेड जो भी चीज़ें होती हैं हम उनको चढ़ाते हैं। फिर वो हमारे लिए बहुत महत्व है उस दिन का। और चैत्र मास से ही नवा वर्ष स्टार्ट होता है। मैं प्रेजेंट कर रही हूँ होली की गुजिया एंड स्वीट्स में बेसन की बर्फ़ी। ये इंडिया में उत्तर प्रदेश में बहुत फेमस है। सो प्लीज़ लाइक आप सबको पसंद आएगा।
माय नेम इज़ अनूपा। हम सब की तरफ से आप सबको नए वर्ष की शुभकामनाएं।
Okay, so if we go in to the history, so this new year we celebrated as per the Hindu calendar, and this Hindu calendar is called Vikram Samvat, and this Vikram Samvat is like if every one of you or many of you heard about Vikram battle. Vikram battle is one of the battle which is defeated by Vikramaditya, the king of Ujjain. After that defeat only, we celebrated this Vikramaditya calendar. We established this Vikramaditya calendar, and according to Hindu calendar, this Vikramaditya Samvat, we are celebrating this new year. And yeah, in MP,
वी यूजुअली फास्ट ऑन दिस डे। नवरात्र का पहला दिन होता है और अधिकतर एमपी में सारे लोग व्रत रखते हैं पूरे 9 दिन। तो वैसे तो व्रत का फलाहार ही खाना बनता है, बट हम लोग आज मालपुआ और रबड़ी बना के लेके आए हैं, क्योंकि कुछ मीठा व्रत का खाना सब की जगह हम लोग कुछ मीठा बना के लेके आए।
Also this in this new year, many of the businessmen they start their books for bookkeeping, and yeah, happy new year to all of you. नव वर्ष की शुभकामनाएं।
नव वर्ष के गाड़ा गाड़ा बधाई। This my name is Jharna
Anupama.
Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year to all. In New Year, we celebrate Hindu New Year in first day of Chaitra Navratri. In this day, we worship Goddess Durga and usually go to temple and establish a ghat sthapna, and that's how we celebrate it. And we have 9 days of fasting and celebration.
Yeah. Chhattisgarh is known as paddy or rice ball of India, and the northern and southern part of Chhattisgarh is hilly area, and the middle part is basin of Mahanadi river, and the basin is used mainly for cultivation of rice. So rice is the main ingredient of our food. And it's we make dishes of rice in auspicious occasions too, and we are representing a unique dish from Chhattisgarh, which is a steamed dumpling of rice flour, and its name is fara. And the other one is made of lentil, the urad dal, maybe you guys know, the black lentil, and it's kind of balanced diet because it's carbohydrate, and the chutneys made of coriander, tomato, and mint. So yeah,
This is a wholesome food.
it's a wholesome food, balanced diet. And how fara is made, Jharna has made it, so she would explain.
Fara is a very famous Chhattisgarhi dish. It is made from rice flour, salt, and water. And for seasoning, mustard seeds, sesame seeds, and curry leaves. That's all. Thank you.
कचमच कचमच मोल करैया गुर सत्वा पर लागल ध्यान बड़ी भात भोजन करितो जो आय रहे तू हम गाँव। सब गोटा के जूड़ शीतल असत्वा सत्वायन के मंगल हार्दिक शुभकामना। हमारे यहाँ नववर्ष 2 दिनों का सेलिब्रेशन होता है। पहले दिन सत्वायन कहते हैं उसको। इस दिन हम बासी खाना, मतलब उस दिन हमारा चूल्हा की पूजा होती है और हम बासी खाना खाते हैं। उस दिन हमारे यहाँ सत्तू, आम और बड़ी और भात ये बना के रखते हैं, जिसको हम लोग खाते हैं अगले दिन, ताकि एक दिन हमारा चूल्हे को रेस्ट मिले। ये चूल्हे का लॉकडाउन होता है। नेक्स्ट डे जूड़ शीतल होता है, जिसको हम लोग नव वर्ष के रूप में सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। इस दिन हमारी सुबह की शुरुआत बड़े बुजुर्ग के आशीर्वाद के साथ होता है। वो सुबह सुबह उठ के एक कलश में पानी लेके हर एक परिवार के सदस्य पर छिड़काव करते हैं और एक दूसरे से जुड़े रहने का आशीर्वाद देते हैं। इसलिए इसको जूड़ शीतल यानी जुड़े रहो और ठंडा रहो, क्योंकि ग्रीष्म ऋतु का आह्वान इसी दिन से शुरू होता है। तो हम लोग इस दिन को जूड़ शीतल के रूप में सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। और इसके बाद गांव देहात में पहले लोग खेलते थे, बट अब धीरे धीरे इसका खेलना बहुत कम हो रहा है। कादो कीचड़ से खेलते थे। कादो कीचड़ से खेलने का मतलब ये था कि हम नदी और नाले की सफाई होती थी उससे, और ग्रीष्म ऋतु का आह्वान जब काफ़ी धूप होती है तो ये जो कादो कीचड़ होता है, ये मिट्टी जो होती है, वो मिट्टी हमारे बदन के लिए बहुत ही एंटीबैक्टीरियल जैसा काम करता है। तो ये हमारे त्वचा के लिए काफ़ी, इसका साइंटिफिकली यही सिग्निफिकेंस है कि ये त्वचा के लिए काफ़ी ही लाभदायक होता है। इसलिए पहले हम लोग कादो कीचड़ से खेलते थे, लेकिन अब ये प्रथा उठ रही है धीरे धीरे, अब ये कम हो रहा है। इसके बाद हम लोग दही और ये पकवान वगैरह सारा कुछ रहता है। हम लोग सब मिलके जाते हैं और हमारे जो इष्ट देवी देवता, कुल देवी देवता जिसको बोलते हैं, उनकी पूजा होती है। और तुलसी के ऊपर एक मटका लटका के उसके बीच में एक छेद किया जाता है, जिससे कि वो पानी टपकते रहता है। ये सिंबलाइज करता है कि ग्रीष्म ऋतु का आह्वान हो रहा है और हमारे पर्यावरण की रक्षा किस तरह की जाए। तो पर्यावरण की रक्षा के लिए उसको पानी की ज़रूरत होती है। तो वो पानी जो चूता है उसके नीचे से जो टपकता है वो सिंबलाइज करता है कि अब हमें ग्रीष्म ऋतु का आह्वान करते हुए सारे वृक्ष पेड़ पौधों की रक्षा करनी है और उसको उसमें पानी देना है। तो ये पर्यावरण से रिलेटेड भी है। तो इस तरह हम पर्यावरण की रक्षा करते हैं और अपने आप को शीतलता प्रदान करने के लिए हम मिट्टी से जुड़े हुए रहते हैं। तो यही इसका महत्व है और सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं नववर्ष की।
ये बिहार का प्रसिद्ध ठेकुआ है और इसका एक दूसरी वैरायटी है जिसको खजूर बोलते हैं। अंतर यही कि ठेकुआ आटा से और गुड़ से, जगरी से बना है और खजूर जो है मैदा और चीनी से बना है। ये बिहार में बहुत प्रसिद्ध है, स्पेशली छठ पूजा में ये स्वीट स्नैक्स है। धन्यवाद।
और ये सत्तू में हम घी और गुड़ ये मिला करके और आम के साथ, क्योंकि ये आम का शुरुआत माना जाता है ग्रीष्म ऋतु, तो ये आम के साथ हम सत्तू, गुड़ और घी मिला करके आम के साथ खाते हैं। आम का वो टिकोला बोलते हैं हम लोग, छोटे छोटे, जिसको आप लोग केरी बोलते हो, उसके साथ हम लोग खाते हैं। तो ये बिहार का टिपिकल डिश है। थैंक यू।